All right, so let's talk about production value in your videos versus user-generated spots or user-generated content. And we're going to start with Super Bowl because, well, that's the theme of these whole video series. And Rick's done over 50 Super Bowl commercials, so he has a little insight into that.
Yeah, so Doritos, I think Doritos does this thing every year where users can submit their videos and they get like 20,000 and they pick the best one, that one airs on the Super Bowl, and then they pay the people some money for it, right? And a lot of times the winning ones are aspiring directors or people that are already directors that spend the money and do it on their own.
So it's kind of like a film festival.
It kind of, yeah. It's kind of like crowdsourcing sort of, or 99 Designs or one of those kind of things. And while those are great, but they don't have the money behind them to do them the way that others are done. So the production value behind the Doritos ads are first rate, they're perfectly fine. But when you watch like Budweiser, that is not a user-generated ad. When you see the horse and the stuff coming out of his nose and the cold and the pawing the ground and all the stuff that flies up, you know, and the smoke in the barn and the cute little dog. I mean, all that stuff that's the effects team, that's animal trainers, that's dealing with the light. It's all, you know, all these factors that go into creating that. And that's a whole different level of production design than just having a clever idea and shooting something.
Right.
But they both serve a purpose. They both are Super Bowl spots. They both have a life after the Super Bowl. Whether they get mentioned in all the hoopla or not, they're still a valid spot.
Right, and which is, you know, when you're doing videos for your business, I mean, there's a reason, there's a time to do like scripted, sort of more highly produced videos, and a time to, you know, shoot a simple, quickie selfie kind of style, like Facebook Live or something right on your phone, and that there's a time for that. And then a lot of companies want to do like these want to get more user-generated content, right? Whether it's video, whether it's photos, whether it's whatever, because that's big on social. And some companies that do it really well, like Doritos has done this well because they're well known. They've put a lot of money into letting people know that it's existing, and that is when you can get some really great submissions, right? And they have a team managing it and all of that.
Yeah, but I think it goes to show you. So the Doritos spots are shot with a small crew. Yeah, and I've never done one, so I don't know this for a fact. But I'm guessing it's somewhere between 3 and 15 people at various stages while they're shooting, right? But like the Budweiser spot that I mentioned, you know, that's got a crew of 60 people to do that, and that's a big deal. It's permits, it's firemen, it's police officers to block traffic, and that's a whole different level of production.
Right.
But both are effective. So when you're shooting, what's the strategy? I mean, I talk all the time about more gear is more. I do believe that you need to have certain things as the basics to really be successful, but you also have to put things in perspective. What's your budget? What are you really trying to do? What can you really do? How much time are you allotted to this? And because I come from here and I've done here, I really kind of blend those two together to know what's going to really work for your business, because it's not cookie cutter.
Right. You always say a customized strategy with everyone.
Right.
And I mean, I think that's very unique in that you've worked with, you know, very small business like solopreneurs, as well as, you know, coming from the Hollywood background. So you can really address both issues.
Yeah, I've worked with the Fortune 5 and I've worked with the solo, you know, the body massage. So it really varies, and so you get different things for different people.
Right.
But, you know, production design, yeah, does it matter? The stuff behind your head, does it matter? It does.
Yes, you're big on that. Rick is really big on the background.
Yeah, because y'all see this stuff. Right now you see us, but you know what's behind me are palm trees, and you're going, what are the palm trees? Well, we live in Mexico. You know, we're here for a while. We're not permanent residents or anything, but we are here, and our lifestyle is palm trees. So we could be shooting anywhere. We could be shooting in the living room, in a studio, or anywhere else, but that wouldn't really work. So the production design of this, as simple as it is, because Mother Nature gave it to us, is the nice palm trees behind our head, and that's thought about.
Oh yes, it's very thought about.
I mean, you know, everything. But no matter whether you do it yourself with an iPhone, with a $40,000 red camera, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is the message is more important. than the production. Do it the best you can with what you have, and hire the people that know how to make it a little bit better. You know,
Or a lot better.
we all have the things. We all know certain things, and Jen knows a lot about words. I have trouble spelling, so words are not my thing. Jen doesn't know how to turn the camera on, yet she does a lot of videos. I turn the camera on. So these are the little things, but the value that you get from user-generated stuff can be off the charts. The value you get from good money spent on production can also be off the charts.
Right.
And most things that are really valuable, you spend the money on.
Right. Of course. Just like, you know, your education,
So many things.
your house, whatever.
Yeah, I'm a big believer that you get what you pay for. So, Doritos is great. Budweiser is great.
They have their purpose.
Yeah, and their agencies know what they're doing when they're doing these things. So, both.